Hello my friends, today we have a very interesting subject on this bench, and this is Sony Dream Machine auto timer set, auto time set. Actually, I don't know what the heck that's supposed to mean. So this thing I have for a while, and I just one day decided to, I think the battery inside died, like this little battery died. It's obviously all in cat fur and stuff like that, sorry for that. So this battery died, and I said, oh, I need to change the battery. Then decided to, hey, wait a minute, I would like to know what make this clock tick. So let's take a look what make this clock tick. And for that we have to obviously take it apart. It works, so I don't have to really show you. It really works, and radio works, everything works, except when power goes off, this battery just doesn't hold the time, and it shows 0000. It's very annoying. Yes, I'm using European style. Wait, AM, PM. Can I even change this to? So I always try to use European style because in my country I get used to, for example, 16:45 except for 45 p.m. But it doesn't really matter. So this clock doesn't hold the time, so I would like to take it apart, see what's inside, and just replace the battery as we do it. So what do we have? So battery is over here. There are a few screws actually very nicely pointed by the arrows, like this one, here. It's very well done. Obviously those are going to be self-toppers, nothing fancy here. Curious what kind of power supply is here. It's like a switch mode power supply, or how do you call it? Transformer power supply, and I think it is transformer power supply judging by this transformer, but who knows, it can be high voltage, sorry, it could be primary transformer or switch mode power supply. But let's take a look. Do not open, it says, do not open. Risque de choc électrique n'est pas ouvrir. That's my French for you guys. It's not really good French, I know, but I'm trying. I like visit Quebec quite often, and I'm picking up some language here, and I like French actually. I'd like to learn it, and I'm learning it slowly, but I'm learning it. And good, you can go in the province of Quebec and actually talk to people. You don't have to fly to another country. You know, with all this COVID restriction jazz, it'll be a pain in the ass to do. Yeah, I can just visit the province of Quebec. It was actually quite painful to how the heck you open? By the way, it's main powered, so it's hence the power cord here. It was really hard when the actually provinces were closed and you cannot visit anyone and anything except in your province. Yes. Oh, okay, that's very easy. Cool, look at this, obviously LED, not, how do you call it, VFL or whatever screen. Oh, little, what is this? It's capacitor, it's a variable capacitor and little antenna, AM/FM. Cool jazz. Obviously it is mains transformer, not much going on here, but really nice to see this little thing inside. Okay, let's move this little bolt here. So this is just a little cover. Okay, it covers this purposely built screen, I assume, because it has 1, 2, 3 little dots here, 3 dots here, indicating different modes, right? Over here, and also it four digits and 7 segments. Little LCD displays. Sorry, LED displays. I don't believe those are LCD. I think this is just the arrays of LEDs. Obviously I cannot really take it apart because it looks like it's just elastic over here. It's just all glued on the perimeter. So this is like a module over, yeah, right here. Nice. Can I just pull it? Yeah, you can pull it like that. I'm curious if this is like off-the-shelf part, or this is very purposely built just for this particular design. So it's clearly Sony all branded inside, so it's clearly a Sony unit. What it has, it's supposed to contain two parts. One part is this AM/FM radio, which is cool to have because this is the only, believe it or not, it's the only AM/FM radio in my house. Because, oh well, except one of the cell phones actually has FM, but not AM. Maybe it has AM, I don't know. For AM, I think you have to have proper antenna. I can't just use a piece of wire or something. Yeah, so this remains to be checked. Okay, what is this? FM RF, FM oscillator. It's pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of buttons right here. This is rocker sort of, but they implemented it by using this rocker switch on the spring, like here. Right, tick 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 tick, and it presses corresponding buttons right here. Then we have big snooze button. I think this is the one, pressing right over here. There is a switch. Switches. Oh, very interesting. They again converted circular motion using this switch. I hope you see that black on black is hard. Alright, into this sort of movement over here. See this click, click? Yeah, that's nice. Alright, and then just a whole bunch of button arrays over here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 more buttons over here, like these big ones, and again corresponding to these buttons. Okay, cool. So transformer over here has actually one winding, and I think it has second winding. I'm curious, what is that? Does it support? No, this winding is not connected. So this pin is not connected. This pin is connected. Curious if it can work with 220 if you like resolder it. I don't know. Funny thing is, there is no fuse, so this thing is not fused. This mains wire is directly soldered to transformer, and if I see correctly right here, I don't think there is any fusing. I hope I can pull this all out here. I think it's just clips thing. Now maybe. Okay, so I moved it to one position. I can't. What's holding it? There isn't. Oh, there is a screw. Shit. This one screw, tiny bastard. There's only one. Is it? Yes, there was only one. Clearly, it's going to be one-sided load. I was wrong. Here's the battery. So we have some kind of jobby over here. Is it microcontroller? I'm gonna remove that. So interesting. It reads 872806A. Wow, and there are a few jumper, like a whole bunch of resistors, whole bunch of passives on the bottom over here. Capacitors over, like over here, and there are some of the jumper links. I see 0 ohm, 0 ohm. Oh, 120, one transistor. Cool. That's really cool. I tried not to remove this. So here's our battery, which we're supposed to replace, and there are 4 wires coming from the transformer, so I'm curious what kind of voltages we have. Alright, let's go here. Alright guys, I decided to zoom in a little bit to see a little bit more. So on top over here we see this over here, the major thing why I actually disassemble all that, that's the battery terminal. So it looks like this little jaw, and then 2032 just slides in right here. Then we have all those buttons over here. Transformer connects right to over here, and I'm not 100% sure yet what are those voltages, so I'm gonna check them up. I'm just curious. I don't even know what are the pairs, like this one and this one, or this one and this one. Yeah, it's really hard to say. I have to like measure all this. Then we have this radio side, and this radio side has this Sony CXA1019S thingy. which probably AM/FM tuner and also an amplifier, because I don't think I see any discrete jobbies over here which serve as an amplifier. There is some radio FM receiving business right here, FM AM. There is some oscillator, and this little thing over here says FM oscillator, AM oscillator, and what the heck they are referring to, I do not know. The only thing what I think it possible, it's those are coil towers, right? This one or this one, I don't know, maybe those are transformer. So this can be an oscillator and this can be an oscillator. So this can be two oscillators for AM and FM. So here is a variable capacitor in order to actually tune the FM and AM receiving tract or the part of the business. Then we have over here a potentiometer right here, this guy, and it connects to this wheel over here to its volume essentially adjustment. Yeah, I think this is X1, this is oscillator, and that's supposed to be, let's say, well, highly likely it is real-time clock oscillator. So let's turn it upside down and see what we have here. So obviously the first thing which drops in, we can see that this 872806A microcontroller, which controls display, also probably handles all button thingies. So on the power side, all those 4 pins are coming in here, and it's really hard to tell, but we can see where they're going because of the stupid silk screen. But we can see this kind of cool looking delay lines. I'm not sure what the heck are those about. And so it looks like, let me take my multimeter. I'll just prop something right here just to hold this. Let me take a multimeter, oops, and okay, so, well, I don't think you have to see that, but you're gonna hear it. So where it is going, clearly this, like this line of the transformer connected to over here, so it goes through this sort of inductor, PCB inductor over here. So let's check this guy. I assume this is the one. Yeah, this is another one. So this guy and these guys, they have this, I don't know what the heck are those. Are those like common mode choke, a choke of a sort? So, and both of them go over here. I'm not sure. Oh, this is, then this is probably ground. What's going on? Like, there's not, there is no clear like power supply kind of side. I don't see, I don't know, maybe it's just a very simple regulation. Okay, oh, here there is a pin called VDD. It goes through this transistor right here. So yeah, this is probably part of the power. Yeah, I may just, is it safe? Well, it's sort of not safe to turn this guy to just power it up like this, because look at this, it's just all open here. It's like freaking dangerous. So yeah, I don't even know how safe it's gonna be. Let me do something about it. Alright guys, as you see, I protected these transformer pins with the tape, you know, not to shock myself and not to short anything. As you see, it's working and blinking 1200 right now. And if we flip this board around, we can measure something. So let's see what's the one. Okay, I have my multimeter in AC range, and let's see what it's 5.7 volt. Okay, what are those two? That's weird. Two kind of the same. Yeah, I mean, no comments. Clearly those two comes together because they have this sort of wrap. Yeah. Okay, no comments. So, okay, I assume this one, okay, let's do DC. This one is ground, it looks like. And there is a VDD. No, minus, it's not the ground. Here, I found the ground. VCC, VDD, oh my god. VCC is 6 point whatever flipping around volts, 6.7. Interesting. And let's do here, VDD is, well, this looks like more like a 5 volt for our microcontroller, and whatever is VCC, it's probably for this amp over here. Cool, and clearly it's in that area, right? So VCC test point 301 or whatever it is. Nice. Okay. So this is interesting. This is interesting. Well, I'm not sure what else we can poke around here. We can turn it on. How to turn the radio on? Don't remember. Just like that. Yeah, radio is clearly working. I need to put it back on to tune it up. Okay, well, there is not much else I can poke around here. There is nothing broken, so I don't have to like fix it because I don't have anything else to do. Let's just, okay, let's just power it off, you know, chick, and now we can put it back in its original shape, because I think I'm done with it. Not sure if any kind of tweaks and mods can be done to this player, you know, to this little clock to make it more. I would say I would like to have this LED brighter. So this is the only thing. I remember back at the time at Soviet time, there were little kits you can buy and make yourself a watch. So it was obviously not a without FM AM radio, just a regular clock, and it contained this very nice, I actually would like it a lot, VFD, I think, display. This is how it's called. There was a luminescent display, and it was vacuum luminescent display, VFL, vacuum luminescent display, VLD. Sorry, like, I don't know the proper abbreviation, but it was vacuum luminescent display, and this thing was actually quite nice looking, and it was so bright at night that I had to first put some kind of green tape over to actually dim it down, and then I actually tweaked down the voltage. And tweaking down the voltage actually helped because it extended the life of that VFD or whatever vacuum luminescent or fluorescent display. I like it a lot. It was really nice. I just don't remember if I still have back at home that old kit, but I was so proud when I actually make it, put it all together, put it in nice cardboard box. It was kind of cool looking, and it was actually, I was proud of myself because it was quite a useful device, not some kind of winky poking devices like blinky LEDs and LEDs. Well, I had some LEDs back then, LEDs and things like that. So yeah, that was quite useful one. So this thing obviously remind me about those times. Alrighty, so I just pulled and I obviously assembled it back in the original shape of the camera. So I pulled this little thing, it was situated like this here, unscrewed the little screw, and I pulled the battery. Actually, I measured the voltage. Look at this, it reads like it reads 0.4 volts. So yeah, it's pretty much that key. But we have our new battery, which is probably not gonna last as this nice Sony one, but it's still gonna last, I think. And assemble like this, and then we put it back in like this, and that's it. Fixed. Oops. This screw not supposed to came out. So let's just power it up and check if everything is fine. I don't know why it's so dim. It's kind of annoying. Okay, let's turn the radio on. Yeah, radio clearly works. That's kind of interesting. Kind of surprised it's so dim. No, it's okay. Maybe it's the quite bright light here and it's so dim, that's why. So yeah, guys, so this is for you a little video when I actually decided to peek inside this little Sony Dream Machine. And I'm not sure if this is the very original construction of Dream Machines. I think they were a little bit different. Maybe they used to have this vacuum fluorescent displays, luminescent displays before. Now they just use this LED kind of thing. But hey, I mean, it's a pretty cool little device and I like it a lot. So thank you guys for watching and see you next time. If you like my video, please subscribe, like, and please help to promote this channel. See you later. Just before we wrap up and call it a quit on this video, I noticed something very interesting. There's a hole over here. Actually, I thought this is some sort of a mounting hole with screws. Turned out to be not. This is, let me show you if I would be able to. If you see that, there are 3 pins of a sort. Like, what the heck is going on there? Yeah, so actually, sorry guys, I don't think we're done yet. Let me see what the heck is there. I will quickly disassemble it again. Well, I had to disassemble it all over again, unfortunately, but take a look at this. This is where it is going. It says ground imp 2, imp 1. Curious what the heck that's supposed to mean. I'll try to trace. This is clearly going to this microcontroller over here. I'll like to trace those pins and see where the heck they are going and what are those. I suspect this is some sort of programming stuff because I don't know, maybe it is not flash, it's a reprogrammable, maybe a reprogrammable microcontroller and things like that. Maybe you can, tweak it, maybe you can program it after you solder it to the board. I do not know, but here we are, something very interesting. This is even more interesting than I thought that would be, huh? Well guys, thank you for watching and see you next time, second time.